Ball down at the 39. Pass near side of the field, skips up, incomplete. 4:32 left to play in the ball game's first
quarter here.
First quarter of action. Sorry about the couple of technical. We're trying to get an internet connection out here, and thus far we've struggled a little bit, but we think we've got it now. So
just
we'll see.
A little bit.
We'll see. It's always a high school broadcasting, high school football, always an exercise in interesting. Snap, lean ahead, and down. Ball's loose. The Bulldogs have got it, and it's a turnover. Turnover to Brownsburg. So welcome those of you that are watching us tonight on Audio Sports Online. As the Brownsburg Bulldogs and Avon Orioles knotted at 7, 4:24 left to go in the first quarter of play. So turnover by the Bulldogs, or the Orioles that time.
Wildcat here.
Wildcat formation. There's the snap. Give to Kurtz. Has the corner. Room to run inside the 45, down to the 43. And it'll be out of bounds. Ball will belong to Brownsburg. First down and 10 into Avon territory.
Pushed out of bounds by number 7, Nicholas Gray. First down, Bulldogs.
Snap. There's the give. Lean ahead and a first down and then some for Marcus. Donovan Marcus with the run that time. Inside the 35 down to about the 34. Snap, back to pass. Steps up, has time, going to the corner. Kurtz caught and dropped. Had a touchdown. It's incomplete.
I think we know who his favorite deep
Yeah,
threat is.
no kidding. Well, absolutely no doubt about that. As the Bulldogs had a touchdown there, and it was taken away from them. And now to the far side of the field, first down and more, out of bounds, deep in Avon territory, and that was Marcus with the run on the end around.
Pushed out of bounds by number 28, Cameron Holton. First down, Bulldogs.
3:40 left to go in the ballgame's first quarter. 7-7 is our score. Snap.
Kurtz again in
Kurtz
the Wildcat.
again, and boy, he's to the two.
He wants it. He got that touchdown.
He sure did. Boy, good call, Colin. They went straight to Kurtz, and he ran it in for the score. So
I think they see him as a utility weapon there.
boy, you aren't kidding. Kurtz put it in for the score, and the Bulldogs now lead it 13-7. Snap, spot, the kick is up, it's down the middle, it is good. And with 3:34 left to play in the first quarter, it's now a 14-7 Brownsburg lead over Avon.
It'd be great to get a comeback from Avon just like last time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we thought about these two high-powered offenses, and they have sure done that so far. Absolutely. Tearing it up, as they like to say.
I like to score and score quickly. I like that too, though. Definitely seems like one of those games where football nowadays is whoever gets more plays off is generally the team that wins. This definitely seems like it's going to be one of those games.
Yeah, 3:34 left to play in the first quarter of action. Rob Kendall and Colin Aycock bringing you tonight's game. Brownsburg leads it by 7. Clock continuing to wind down here in the first quarter. 3:34 left to go. And there's the kick. It's a high end over end kick. It's going to sail into the end zone again. So the Bulldogs doing a nice job of kicking into the end zone so far and keeping that Avon speed off the field. Fisher's leading Hamilton Southeastern 7-0. Keeping track. That's a Hoosier Crossroads Conference matchup. Snap. Back to pass. Firing it down the field. That's up in the air, and it is nearly caught. Incomplete. Good effort on the far side of the field, as that was number 23, Gorendo, who made the lunge. But it was incomplete. Good effort that time.
Definitely would have been cool to watch it. Definitely had a little Odell Beckham Jr. pizzazz to it.
And the Bulldog defender wasn't really looking back at the ball. Could have definitely been a penalty on Brownsburg, but it stood up as a and now a whistle.
Couldn't have made a move like that. Not quite that acrobatic. Timeout Avon.
Timeout Avon. Welcome those of you tuned in tonight here on 98.9 FM, WYRZ, as well as audiosportsonline.com. Those of you watching our broadcast tonight as the Avon Orioles trail the Brownsburg Bulldogs by a score of 14-7. We have 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Avon in the home dark jerseys, gold letters and numbers. Brownsburg, the visitors, in the home whites, purple letters and numbers. Out of the shotgun. One receiver far to the right, one in tight right, one man to the left. Snap, Meisner back to pass, whistle blows. And we've got a whistle and
false start Avon.
False start on Avon. So the penalty bug hits the Orioles. We'll move them back 5 yards. It'll bring up second down and 15.
Definitely not a miscue you want to have coming out of a timeout.
Yeah, absolutely. Tough start there for Avon.
I think that's a very good way to frustrate a coach. Come out of timeout and get a penalty.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely not what the Orioles were looking for there.
Second and 15.
Snap, Meisner back to pass, pump fake, going down the field, looking. Oh, he's got a man wide open. It's caught, and he's off to the races. He's inside the 40, breaks a tackle, down inside the 35, down to about the 32, and that was number 3, Earl Reynolds on the far side of, number 9, Robbie Heaton on the far side of the field. Those camo numbers are very tough to pick up there, Colin.
Just a little bit.
A 3 looks like a 9 very quickly.
8, 9, 6. They are pretty much the same number on these jerseys.
3:09, counting. Snap. And there's the quick give to James, runs into a host of Brownsburg tacklers, does spin ahead for a gain of about a yard.
Honestly, he surprised that the quarterback didn't get a false start right there. He was stepping into that before the ball was even snapped.
Yeah, he was moving quick.
Gain of a yard on play, second down.
Second down coming up. One receiver wide to the right, two men to the left. Out of the shotgun. Snap, back to pass, steps up, has time. He's going to the corner of the end zone. Overshot Garindo. Had a man. And Garindo would have had an easy 6. You know, he could have run with that time, Colin.
Definitely could have. He was stepping up, and he was definitely had a lane right there.
Out of the shotgun. Third down coming up now. Snap back to pass. Throws, got a man. It's Garindo. Little screen pass. Breaks one down. Brings another. He's off to the races. He's inside the 10 to the 5. It's a touchdown.
All it took was a little move of the hips. Defender was out of position, and he was off to the races right there.
What a run there by Isaac Garindo. And that'll make it a 14-13 affair with 2:10 left to play in the first quarter. We talked about how long this game might go, and boy, we may not end up being far off, Colin.
Pretty spot on right there. Pretty spot on.
Snap spot, kick is up, down the middle. It's good. Hydorn ties it at 14, and the Bulldogs and the Orioles are doing business here tonight.
Trading blows right here. Trading blows. We'll see if how Brownsburg responds, or if Dave on defense can step up and stop them and get their offense right back on the field.
In Rob Kendall, Colin Aycock bringing you tonight's game here on 98.9 WIRZ and AudioSportsOnline.com. 2:10 left to play in the first quarter. 14-14 is our score. Avon and Brownsburg doing battle. And it has been the battle of the big plays early on. Avon now will kick it off.
Carter and Kurtz back deep to receive. Hydorn set to kick off for Avon.
Hydorn set to kick it away. And there it is. It's a high end over end kick. It's going to sail deep, and it'll be taken at the 6, across the 10 to the 15 to the 20. On his feet, there goes Kurtz, up across the 35, and he is down at the 33.
I think we've figured out who Brownsburg's weapon is by now.
Kurtz
Just up 17.
and Marcus are really the two big hammers for the Bulldogs. And it doesn't hurt either that you got a guy in Strakis that can throw it down there like that.
Get you a gunslinger and a receiver that can run fast. I don't see anything that can stop you there.
There's a lean ahead across the 40. Good gain that time.
Chase Husner in on the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down.
Out of the shotgun. There's the snap. Back to pass. Little screen pass. Tipped up. Loose ball. Picked up. Picked up on the far side of the field. And out of bounds. All the way down into Bulldog territory. That was I didn't get a number on that, Colin. That was 14 for the Orioles. That was
Nathan Conley.
Nathan Conley with the interception. Hit off a Bulldog, and it trickled all the way down to the 30-yard line for the Orioles. Huge play for them as they've got momentum back on their side.
Definitely good response by the Avon defense. Go out, cause turnover. Let's see if Avon can turn it into something and take this lead.
Out of the shotgun. Snap, back to pass. Steps up, has time. Fires, got a man caught inside the 25, down to about the 23.
I don't know how the announcer knows that's number 19.
Luke Shayotovich with the reception for the Orioles.
My guess was 13, so.
Well, good chance if somebody caught the football for Avon, it's Shayotovich or Garendo. Two receivers to the right, one man to the left. Snap, little give is to James. He'll cut it back, room to run. He's to the 15, round the corner to the 10, still on his feet to the 5, and he is just short.
Just short. He tried to Superman lunge that, but refs wouldn't give it to him.
Just short. Down at the 2. Just short down at the 2-yard line. And with 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Avon has a chance to take their first lead of the football game. Snap, give, James lowers the shoulder, takes some tacklers with him, and he is in for the score. Yes, sir. Samson James puts it in.
He was not going to be denied there, was he?
The Orioles lead it, no sir, 20-14. Well, we estimated it could be a 3.5-hour game. It took 40 minutes to play that first quarter, Colin, and we're still not done. So we may not end up being far off. Snap spot, kick is up, kick is down the middle, it's good. And Avon extends the lead to 7, 21-14 with 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Hard to ask for more than that, Colin.
I wouldn't be complaining if I were Avon's coach. I'd be pretty happy. Score, get a pick, score. I don't think you could plan it any better there.
So it is 21-14 now. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter of action. As Avon will kick it off now, and it'll be Hydorn to do the kicking.
Davis and Kurtz back deep to receive for Brownsburg.
Davis and Kurtz will receive it for the Bulldogs. High kick, it's short. Fair catch called for. No, it was a live ball. I thought he put the hand up. And that was number 9 for the Bulldogs, Will Behrens, who made the fair. I thought he made a fair catch signal there, Colin, but the officials let it go.
I don't think they wanted the ball in the hands of Kurtz right there.
Yeah, I think they've learned their lesson.
First down, Brownsburg.
I think they've learned their lesson.
And if they haven't, I think Kurtz will make sure they do at some point.
And now we've got a whistle and a offsides, the call on Avon. So Avon with some unforced errors early in this ball game. And And now there's the whistle. Offsides is the call. It's on the Orioles. So it'll
They
bring up
usually let the plays run there if it's just offsides.
Yeah, you're right. That's a very good point.
Guessing it had to have been encroachment then, because that's usually when they stop it, but I'm not sure.
Out of the shotgun. Trying to get a man to go in motion. Now finally does. Snap back to pass. Strakus has time. Sets. Rolls right. Rolls. Throws on the run. Got a man caught. Drops it off short to Marcus. And Marcus is across the 45 to the 46. That's enough for a first down. He does go out of bounds.
25 seconds left. Clock stopped.
Yeah, ball's up at the the 46. Out of the shotgun. There's the snap. There's the give. Leans ahead. Room to run. Marcus across midfield down to about the 47-yard line. And it'll bring up a second down and about 3 now for the Avon Orioles, or for the Brownsburg Bulldogs to get to Avon
Orioles.
Orioles.
To the end of the first quarter.
Trying to get the play off.
He wants it. I think he got it.
He did. Marcus has it. He's got room to run. Busts the seam, middle of the field, and all the way down to about the 36-yard line. So that is where we will end quarter number 1 as the Avon Orioles lead the Brownsburg Bulldogs 21-14. And Colin, boy, it's hard to have gotten much more exciting football than what we saw.
I don't even know what you could have done to make it more exciting.
Well, we welcome those of you who are tuned in tonight on Audio Sports Online, watching our video feed. And we welcome those of you who are also listening on 98.9 WYRZ. Thank you for being with us.
Definitely fun to watch two Titans of football clash in Indiana.
Yeah, we had a chance to visit. I saw Mark James, the famous voice of the Indy 500. He's here tonight. Great high school sports broadcaster. He's not working, but good friends with Coach Bless, and had a chance to talk to Coach Bless before the game as well. He was in very high spirits, and sure being up 7, he's going to be in high spirits now as well. Well, we know we're connected on our video stream tonight on Audio Sports Online, and we welcome those of you that are tuned in there. And there's the snap, quick give. It's ahead to Marcus, and he will lean ahead down to the 35.
Tackle by number 90, Nathaniel James.
And you can watch us on Audio Sports Online on the Avon football page. You can also watch us on the WYRZ page as well. Snap, there's the give. Lean ahead to Marcus. Marcus runs into a wall. Colin, that's really the first time in a while that the Avon defensive line has been able to stop the Brownsburg running game.
It's definitely going to see. I mean, they got him in 3rd and long now, so that's definitely going to be some momentum for them right there. Hopefully they can do it again.
Out of the shotgun. Strakus. Snap, back to pass. Rolls out, he's going to be hit. Boy, breaks the tackle. Now he's looking for the down the field, throws it up, and it is tipped up incomplete. Bulldogs wanted a flag. No, sir, say the officials. And pass falls harmlessly, incomplete.
Tell you what, Brownsburg's quarterback is definitely very good at making a guy miss and still getting that ball off no matter what the situation is.
So 4th down and 6 from the 34. The Bulldogs are going to go for it. Let's see what they can do here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Snap, back to pass. Steps up, he's going to be flushed out on the run. He's going for the first down. He hops the defender, got it. What an athletic play that time by Strakus. The Avon defense was all over him, but able to slither out of the initial interior line there, and then he had a ton of room to run.
Gotta love it when a quarterback's completely willing to sell out just to make the play.
And now quickly the Bulldogs back out of the shotgun. There's the snap. Give us to Marcus. Marcus breaks a couple of tackles there before getting down to the 20. Now you were a secondary guy, so you saw quarterback in the open field. You were seeing dead red, right?
Oh, that was one of the better times of playing football.
All right, so let's see what Let's see what Brownsburg can do here now, facing a 2nd down and 7. Snap. There's a little misdirection give. Gets in past a couple of defenders before being piled back. It was number 5, Shai Sumter Bay. And he gets maybe a yard that time. Might have just got the initial line of scrimmage. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard. Boy, I'll tell you what, Colin, Avon missed a couple tackles there in the backfield that time. They had him for a loss.
I mean, these backs here on both sides are very good at being shifty and just making a guy miss. Play when you have 3 guys around you, they make them miss and get something out of these runs.
2 receivers to the left, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Snap, quick pass, throws off the hands of an Avon defender. Incomplete. I think that was number 34 for Avon, Sammy Bullock. He jumped up and the ball just went right through his hands.
Just looked like one of those throws where they tell you go step back 3 steps and just rip it. He didn't really seem to make much of a read there. It seemed more of a rip the ball and hope your receiver's where he's supposed to be.
So 4th down and 6 again. We were here just a couple minutes ago. And let's see what Brownsburg can do on 4th and 6. Snap, back to pass. Throws over the middle. It is hit. Caught him. He broke a tackle. He's got the 1st down. Avon had him stopped. And 17, Kurtz broke the tackle and picks up the 1st down.
I believe we said stop. Kurtz was the key here. I think we know why. I'm starting to see why.
And they had him, man. I mean, they were all over him. Kurtz slipped out of the tackle. It's the 2nd time now. Avon defense has had him at 4th and 6, and they couldn't close
Kurtz
it
going
out.
Wildcat again.
Kurtz takes the handoff, and he leans inside the 5 all the way down to about the 3. And so it'll bring up 2nd down and goal.
Kurtz is definitely one of those guys you love to watch because he's willing to play any position on the field. He's willing to make any play. He just wants to score.
You're absolutely right. And the Bulldogs now, with John Hart calling the plays at the helm. Snap.
Full house.
And there's the give, and he's hit, and he's going to lean forward short down to the 1. They gave it to the big fella that time, number 8,
Gotta
Will
love
Behrens.
it when you see the big fellas in there running the ball.
They list him at 205. And now quickly the Bulldogs huddle back up. Snap. There's the give again. Hit, leans forward. He's in for the score. It's Behrens. And he has brought the game to within 1 point. Will Behrens leans ahead. And just too much size.
Just can't think of what you're thinking as the linebacker right there. I mean, or, going back to the Bears when they had the fridge back there running the football.
The fridge.
What are you thinking as a linebacker? Wait, so I'm supposed to tackle a lineman-sized guy right now?
Here we go. And now a whistle and another offsides. I think they're going to get the Orioles offsides again. Boy, Mark Bless, I know when we talked to him on Monday on the Mark Bless show, he is not going to be happy about these penalties.
I don't think any coach is happy about penalties, though.
Occasionally, though, and you know this, Colin, because you played the game. No, false start on the Bulldogs. Oh, so it'll be
not what I expected.
It'll be John Hart that'll be a little upset about that one. Now, Avon looks like they're going to take it on the kickoff. So the Orioles will elect to take it on the kickoff.
Nope, are they walking it off right now?
Now they are, okay. Well, they took forever on that. And now they will mark them back. I don't even know, do you have the option on that, Colin?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because sometimes...
I could be wrong.
Sometimes on the
I've been wrong before, so...
Well, sometimes on the extra point, they'll give you the option of when and where you want to take it. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good right down the middle.
I think it's usually when the penalty occurs that they let you make that choice.
And Devin Steinman, the kicker, puts it right through. So we're tied at 21, 8:46 left to play in the first half. Rob Kendall, Colin Aycock from Avon High School as the Kevin Kersey Agency presents Friday Night Lights on 98.9 FM WYRZ and AudioSportsOnline.com. You've been in these sort of games, Colin. You played at Chittard, and they were no stranger to high offense at times. How do you, as a defense, sort of get your legs under you? I mean, neither team appears to be able to stop the other.
Just got to start making the adjustments. You know what's beating you. You've seen what's beating you, so you just have to be prepared to make the adjustments to be able to stop it. I mean, usually you have a good idea of what the other offense wants to do the week leading in, and so you're preparing for that. But a lot of offenses like to throw a little wrinkle into it, so you just got to regroup on the sideline and see what you can do to stop it, what coverages, what blitzes, what packages on defense will stop them.
All right, so let's see what the Bulldogs elect to do here, as Avon now tied with Brownsburg, 21 apiece, 8:46 left to go in the first half. Avon will receive the kick. They're moving from left to right on your computer screen or radio dial.
Avon does not look like they trust him on this one.
And there's a high kick. It will be taken at about the 5, across the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Busts off a couple tackles is Garindo, and he'll get up to about the 24 before being piled backwards. So that's where Avon will come onto the football field. Well, we knew it was going to be a barn burner of a football game. It often is when these two teams get together.
No shortage of scoring. That's always fun.
Yeah, and we definitely expected that. Of course, Brownsburg put up 59 against Franklin last week, and Avon doing a lot of their own scoring against the Hamilton Southeastern Royals.
Usually takes me playing Madden to see these numbers.
All right, out of the shotgun, Meisner. Snap, back to pass. Steps up, has time. He's going down the field, and it is up, and it is intercepted. Intercepted back at the 35-yard line, and that was 19 for the Bulldogs. Nathan Walton, who went one-on-one with Garindo. The ball was a little bit underthrown, and Walton came away with the football.
That's one where he definitely probably should have put it on the outside shoulder. He went inside shoulder, and the safety's playing right there. I mean, he has inside leverage, so it's not that. That's a play where the safety usually breaks it up or makes that play.
Yeah, absolutely. So with 8:32 left to go in the first half, the Bulldogs get the ball back. And Meisner's coming over the sideline saying that one is probably on him because the ball was underthrown. Little reverse, and it's coming to Kurtz. The Orioles sniff it out.
Avon was right there ready for that to happen.
Yeah, great job by the Avon defense that time. A host of Orioles in on the tackle.
Great job of just staying contained, stay in your home, and keep everything in front of you, make a play.
So the ball is spotted at the 32-yard line, a loss of a yard on the play. The Bulldogs pulled out the trickery early here in this one, and it didn't work, but that doesn't mean it's the last time we'll see it. Quickly out of the shotgun, snap, back to pass. Strakis has time, firing it down the field. He's got a man, it's Kurtz, it's caught and dropped. Incomplete, he had it. The Avon secondary, I believe that was number 11, Jalen Peterson, who got the hand in at the last minute and stripped it free.
Definitely great ball placement there. Like I said earlier, you want to throw those deep balls to that outside shoulder when the safety has inside leverage like that. Safety just came over the top and made a great play over his shoulder and knocked it out.
Yeah, so that time, absolutely, as you said, Colin, Jalen Peterson saving the touchdown after getting beat. Snap back to pass. Strakis, little screen pass. Got a man, it's Marcus. Room to run, and now Avon closes quickly after he escaped one tackle. We've seen that a couple times tonight, Colin, where Strakis would escape the initial tackle, or Marcus, rather, would escape the initial tackle and keep going.
Fourth and long, they're going to